Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition on Nightmare. We have gathered my party, and we are off to the western approach. I have to get some materials in order to forge a hilt, which will allow me to progress to the specialization of Knight Enchanter, a mage specialization that wields a spectral blade and attacks enemies on the front line. Simply put, it is my ideal playstyle for this mage, allowing me to get close into combat and do awesome damage while also being defensible as well. It has some great abilities, and we're going to see those once I specialize into it and respec my abilities to focus in on that. But first I have to gather some metals, and I happen to know from my wealth of experience that they are here.
Welcome to the Western Approach.
Western Approach.
We've sighted warden activity to the southwest, but no one's been close enough to figure out what they're doing. Between the sandstorms and the vicious wildlife, we haven't made it far out here. One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave me a slightly delirious report of a high dragon flying overhead. In short, this might just be the worst place in the entire world. Be careful out there.
Sounds great. Thanks for the warning.
Well, it's good to know what I'm in for.
Sorry I don't have more for you. We intercepted a Venatori messenger and, persuaded him to give up the orders he was carrying. We have him here. This entire place. It feels like something's not right. Be careful.
This isn't exactly the best place to be. We are focused, however, on something very specific right now. So firstly, let's read the report. Let's talk to our position officer.
Dispatch for you.
Get our position.
This could help us.
They want me to get less, or no. No, I didn't actually know it was a wildlife study. Okay. Let's get that chest. I gotta go find caves. Caves are gonna be the best. Bladed longbow schematic. That's nice. Too bad I don't need it. Paragon's luster, the one I was using. Very excited about before. Find their caves up and about here that we need to locate. I know where a few of them are. I'm not going to explore this place too heavily, guys. This actually isn't going my next plan in place. To do completionist style questing. You know how I am. I like to be, at least, that wasn't what I meant to do, but up there wasn't what I thought it was. It was just Paragon's luster. We'll be back. But I fell. And up there is not anything I'm interested in. That is, however, a hyena we are going to attack. So the plan right now is just to specialize and then head on to the actual area. That's what I plan to do. We'll be back here at another time. Although it seems the hyenas at least are not going to scale up to us, which might make this fun and easy when we do decide to come here. We have caves though. There's a poison spider. We will do what we can to deal with him.
One down.
Another hyena. Where's Bull? There's Rage. How dare you attack the spider? Okay. Let's go loot some things. Because looting is fun. So we're looking for a metal called lazurite. It is a bluish metal. Makes sense. Spirits tend to be aligned with either like blue and green are the colors that we see them pop up as most often. Unless they're demons, but that's different. There's Paragon's luster. In here is a cave, I believe. That'll increase our chances of seeing some lazurites. So Paragon's luster, but I'll pick it up because it's good metal. And there's more caves just in this general direction. What is attacking us? We see something. Okay, it went away. Let's go back in here then. We just need to get 10 lazurite. So, we'll see it when we see it. There is some lazurite. There's 4. It's kind of random what you get, but there's nothing. Oh, we got these mushroom spores. So, to find us collecting what appear to be seeds now, occasionally being harvested plants. That is because something I didn't get around to showing you in Skyhold, places so freaking massive, is that we have a garden where we grow things. So that's usually my first use, but I want to get this done quickly. I've been waiting to do this for a while. Several times I've intended to get to this point, and then been able to beat that previous story mission that we're now past. I need 6 more lazarite. Remember, that doesn't mean I need to find 6 nodes, that just means various nodes that I find need to deliver me 6. I've seen a lazarite node drop 7 before, I've seen it drop 1 as well. It's not great, but it's the way it is. Let's deal with him. Oh, fire. Good job, debris. I like it. These are not, unfortunately, lazarite nodes. Let's grab some of that. Other giant spider. Those to deal with them. And done with. Cluster. This is a red lyric. Destroy there. The Templars bringing up.
Baker. They did something
Paragon's
horrible
cluster.
and wrote about it. These people are wrong in every possible way.
Templar Commander Shield. I might get that to Cassandra. Cassandra. I can say her name. I'm an intelligent human being. Well, at least capable. Intelligent will leave up to the jury. Speared Seed. Now I can grow that as well. Some more Paragon Cluster. Lazarite is, I'll say it's uncommon. It's not rare. It's sort of, I don't know. Rare sort of implies specific things, which I don't think it is. You know, it's sort of like there's going to be areas where I'm going to see a bunch of it, and to me that's not rare. It's more that it's just, you know, it's got places where it grows and places where it doesn't. I'm not worried about deep mushrooms right now. I'm barely using it as it is. I want to go out here. There's me another lazarite. Very nice. And there we go. That was enough. So unless there's something I can do here. So I think I will do this and just clear this from this side. I don't think you need to, but I can. And from there, I'm off. Back to Skyhold to finish this quest, and oh wait, I have to use the requisitions table to craft my thing, but there's one of those at Skyhold, so we're good. I'm gonna go craft this blade, and then go hand in my quest, and accept the role of Knight Enchanter, and then respec, and you'll have a chance to see sort of what the abilities in that tree look like. And then I'll travel to a new area again. We'll be back to the Western Approach eventually, but travel to a new area to show you what I've got and what's going on. And we'll do some fun things. So first to the requisition table. Let's go craft this. Spirit Blade Hills. It's very, very useful.
Finally died.
There's some more conversation specifically. I have to talk to Cassandra again. Let's make the Spirit Blade Hills. So this is the thing I will be carrying around, having a good time with, I believe. Knight Enchanters learn to manifest their will as a physical blade, but first they craft a hilt. It must be as sturdy and powerful, for within is bound a willing spirit that will weave mana into a blade that can wink in out of existence and break. It may not be the weapon they will fight with afterward, but its construction teaches them much. So at the very least, this is the spirit who wants to help me and will create the blade for me.
He's out of his mind in the end. Smile.
Let's go return to Knight Commander Helene. I believe she's still down here.
and something of my way. A small step. Now you must choose to commit to the role, to the burden of command. Are you willing?
I choose Knight Enchanter.
I am ready to listen and learn, Commander.
Then you are a recruit no more. All will see your rightful place. Come, the battlefield awaits. Knight Enchanter.
Completed. And now, we go and respec, because we got things to do. I can still take those quests, I believe, if I wanted to. Show me them. Maybe if I can talk to them now, they'll give me the quest. I don't see any purpose in doing so, because... oh no, it's blocked me off from talking to them, so their things will reappear later. Anyways, it looks like one of our people just finished their operation, which is good. I can go check on that. That was the operation I set them on last episode. First, I want to respec. That is more important to me at the moment. So I'm waiting for this for a while, and this moment feels good. So the Smith is now, I'm here, the respec items areas moving down here as well. So the Tactician's Renewal, another one for 1 gold, likely because they knew people after specializing were going to want one. So I'll buy that. Save myself the gold. And give myself Tactician's Renewal. And find that my ability points are refunded. Let's start. As Knight Enchanter. These rare mages received special dispensation from the Chantry to serve in battle. They summon blades from the Fade and are experts in protection and defense. Spirit Blade. Create a blade of solid magic to make melee attacks against nearby enemies, bypassing their guard and barriers. Spirit damage does 300% weapon damage, 200% bonus to barrier, 400% bonus to guard, and costs 10 mana per attack while active, so I swing it and it costs me 10 mana. We need that. Deflect incoming projectiles with Spirit Blade. Second, a shock of energy back to the attacker. It's a fun upgrade and good, worth getting. I believe, yes, this is a decent passive I don't really care about, but I need to get to the big thing. Chaos combat frightens some, but for you as a comfortable rhythm, your mana regenerates faster when you're near hostile enemies. This is very useful. I guess it's Constitution. This, however, you draw back the energy released by your enemies in your attacks against them. Any successful attack strengthens your barrier. The more damage you do, the more powerful your barrier grows. Barrier is 30% of damage dealt. So if I deal any damage at all, 30% of that is added to a barrier of my health. I don't need to have a barrier, I just get it. That is important. So I'm going to apply that for sure, because I definitely want that. So your defensive magic berry. So this, decreasing the decay, getting your bonus constitution is useful, so I definitely want that. Let's go to some other choices. So I definitely want to make sure that I retain Chain Lightning and Lightning Bolts. Those are both very important. This is likely to happen and be important as well, so I would like that. And I believe I also want to maintain some ice ability. Oh yeah, Fade Step is important. Make sure I have that, I almost forgot. So having that as best is useful. I'm going to switch these to where they were before. Then, what do we want here? Target a sheet of ice, freezing it in place. Standing still. I'm not standing still nearly as much anymore, but I'll probably have to get that anyways. I want to go down deeper. Master the Calling Cold, increasing your effectiveness, which link freezing targets. What is this? Frozen enemy resistance. This is a useful ability if I can get down to it. Frost Mastery. I believe I want to go with that, and this. I believe that is going to be my plan. So I changed quite a bit. I've lost some of my later lightning spells, my static cage, and my other ice mine. However, in exchange, what I've gotten is far, far better. So, I need to take some of my other party members out and about. As you notice, some of them I've unlocked their specializations, and others have not. I need to take them out into the field to get their specializations activated. Barrick has his Artificer, Marvel has Reaver, which I don't be digging too much into because it's not great for tanking. But yes. So let's go back to the war table. We're also eventually picking up, you'll notice I got this ability, this focus ability that was given to me as sort of part of the tutorial for focus. I have it right there, Mark of the Rift. Every specialization has a focus ability. So Mark of the Rift is unique to the Inquisitor, and then every specialization has a unique one. The Knight Enchanter one is a healing ability. The only healing ability in the game that heals people. That's not a potion. So, I will likely be picking that up to help aid and defend my team as best I can. But for now, I want to focus on other stuff. So, over here, we saw Liliana finish as a commander. A lot of mages just showed up. I hope they're friendlies, because if they're not, we're in trouble with Captain Ryland. Give me an enhanced amulet of magic. I believe he's got another half an hour left. And Josephine has another 2 minutes.
We cannot neglect our soldiers' training.
What to do with
Can we neglect
Liliana.
roads? Our allies cannot take the same route through the mountains we did.
Now that you're in charge of something, I thought I'd bring up there are Venatori mages out there lurking in the wilderness. This comes as no surprise to you, since you can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of Griffia's minions, but these particular Venatori have additional significance to myself. For one, I know them personally. I would call them friends, except that would imply I didn't want them dead, which I do. B, thanks to an investigation I began before coming south, I thought we could put our heads together and track them down. At this point, they would sneer something at you into winter, and they would be forced to kill them, which would make everyone happy. For you, for eliminating much of a threat, and me for eliminating men and women and too stupid and short-sighted to be permitted continued breath. If they would be less happy, but who cares about them? Up to you, my Lord Inquisitor. Yeah. So, I'm gonna do this to unlock these quests for Dorian, because he wants them. I'm going to go and explore the garden while I wait for Josephine to be done so I can reassign her. And actually two things I need to explore. So first the garden, and then my personal quarters. I think I have an enhanced amulet of magic. I do. Let's see what Dorian's using. He might want this. I prefer that for Dorian. Here's the garden. Let's plant new seeds. Deep mushroom. We have beard. I don't actually want to plant any of those, so we're not going to. Reading. Now let's go over here. So we have quarters, my personal quarters. The Inquisitor, I get a nice big bedroom for myself. Seems about right. Perfect place to entertain guests. Josephine's ready. Alright, perfect. Just want to jump up here. So my quarters, I have something I need to pick up here.
Certainly spared no expense.
Upgrades that I can make for Skyhold. That are important. And these are these glass windows. I think they're lovely. And they're a reference to a part of lore that I am now a big fan of. So that's all grand and good. Let's go talk to Josephine. Give her something else to do. Okay. Then we'll go and we'll start on Crestwood is the area I'm going to take us to. That's important things to grab there. So it's worthwhile to start there. Occasionally the places in that main hall of Skyhold will not perfectly load people, objects, things. I just try to get out of there fast enough before you see them load, because otherwise it can create a very awkward moment. But, you know, such is video gaming. This game is huge and it's difficult to load as fast as it does, which is not very fast. But it does what it can. Alright. Our emissaries have returned. Orzammar has pledged our cause. Some of the most formidable warriors from the Legion of the Dead. According to the king, they are veteran Darksrun hunters, absolutely fearless. The king also graciously offered to share Orzammar's wealth. He recognized the threat of Poses. Influence of 60. Oh. Truth or dare, CPC. Madame Ambassador, words. Okay, oh.
I suppose not. Haven was trying.
This is a long mission. I don't want to do it. I'm going to find another half an hour mission to go with the other half an hour mission people are on. Check bargain with Merchant Princess. Perfect. The allied merchants of the monarchy and Ativa acquired with existing fashion. Merchant Princess, yada yada yada. We had to send negotiators to talk to them. And Liliana, Josephine's the only negotiator. So, this way they'll all be done around at the same time. I like it that way. It makes me feel like I'm wasting less time running to the war table. And with that, we are going to go off, very specifically, to Crestwood. I am not going to have this as my active quest. We're going to pick a very strange party member for Crestwood that we don't know should pick. And I have a reason for it that is cheeky, and you'll see very shortly. So let's venture into Crestwood, shall we? Crestwood. It sounds very pretty and nice. Oh, that loading screen implies quite the opposite, doesn't it? One of the other things I think I need to find, there are definitely new areas that have better stores that sell better schematics, and that is a thing to look into. I have to sort of get to them. I know one of them that I can get to without too much trouble, so I think we might do that as well some point soon. Hey, Scout
Good to
Harding.
see you safe, Inquisitor. But we've got trouble ahead.
I bet if you're worried.
Are the Red Templars here?
There's a few
I
up
think
in
I
the
actually
hills,
pressed
but
3.
for once, they're not our biggest problem.
What is?
So, yeah, that's a big rift out on the water.
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
Thanks for the warning.
More walking corpses. At least there won't be a surprise.
I nearly stepped on one in the grass the other night, before it started moaning. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Who knows, they'll want help. Good luck. And please be safe.
Right. So, this is Spirit Blade, children. I am in love with it. It is awesome. That's all. Let's go. Give me a requisition, Skippy.
Have news, sir.
Port.
What is it?
This could help us.
Okay. So that's a boat we could use, but that doesn't seem like the best option.
Maybe the locals will lend us a boat.
There's a boat right there, but I guess we don't want to use that. We don't, because it seems like it's pretty dangerous. Here's some iron. I don't know why there's still iron in a later level area, but there is. There's better stuff here, though. But there's also iron. Spirit Blade does spirit damage, as the name would imply, which gives me a helpful edge that I have another type of damage on me. Now, let us freeze you in place. And charge forth and slash away. This is how things are going to go from here on out. I mean, also swing spells in the middle of it, but I will be in the melee range as we can manage. Perfect.
Back to the village, miss. These roads aren't safe.
Great Warden.
Grey Wardens, thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
Why are you here?
What are you doing in Crestwood?
Looking for another warden, Sir Loghain. He's wanted
We're looking for
questioning.
him. He's wanted.
If you see him, I'd keep your distance.
What do you know about him?
What have you been told about this road?
Warden Commander Corell ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. Make her willing, Loghain will lay down his arms when we meet. I've no wish to fight the man.
You stay and help.
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour. If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Okay.
Farewell.
Farewell.
So let's. So the reason I brought Solus here with me instead of my usual Paladorian is for this reason. That lady was an elf. I'm an elf. But unfortunately, I guess I'm not the right elf. Let's talk to her.
I'm going to see Americans and recruits.
Why join now?
You want to join the Grey Wardens now?
You're the Inquisitor. But yes, the Wardens are heroes. They saved me from those demons you're watching.
Undead. Demons are
With all
different.
that's happening, I'd like to help people the same way.
So maybe I can block her with this. Let's try this. Let's try this. See if I can do it myself.
Find another way to help people. The Wardens have problems of their own right now.
Yes, Your Worship. I'm sure there's something else I can do to help.
Agent acquired. Awesome. So I actually didn't need souls. I'm gonna go and get rid of him then. Sorry, souls, buddy. I like you a lot, but Dorian is my bro. Just legitimately, like. And he's currently spec'd the best to work with me. So, okay.
Inquisitor.
Let's press onwards for a little bit. Do some stuff in here. Got problems to solve and people to deal with. Alright. We should press on to the main village. Mostly I want to deal with the undead problem that ripped up the lake. We're going to be sort of focused in on that main quest line of dealing with them. You'll see what that involves, and then we'll wander around, explore, and do more side quests afterwards. Here's Crestwood. That seems to be monsters up ahead.
Undead by the gates. Let's lend a hand.
This is basic, especially helpful. Notice, I essentially maximized barrier. See how ridiculous this becomes? Look at how quickly my barrier builds up just by hitting them. I essentially become completely indestructible. I just feel like this is the best specialization, like, plot-wise for the Inquisitor, like, leading. Like, it just makes the most sense. Necromancy is cool, but it doesn't make a ton of sense and isn't super popular. Rift Mage is the only other one I understand because you have the power of the Rift, but, you know, it's like, it depends on which way you're playing it, I guess. Who's Judith?
Are you looking for someone named Judith?
Really?
Was I speaking out loud?
Yes.
Judith lives outside the village. I had to hide here when the undead came, but you wouldn't hear it.
You're not.
Why wouldn't she hide where it's safer?
Likes her space, she says. I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted room. She turned me down.
Good day to you.
Stone Cold. That's a quest to do later. This is another locked door that we can't get access to until I have that perk, which I'm going to work my way up to. And then we have a mayor to go talk to. Let's talk to the mayor. Hello, Mayor.
Inquisitor. Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
We will, right? I mean, these people are terrified.
I get to that fate rift.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the fate. How can I get to it?
Right, lake. It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees.
But drain.
I saw a dam. If we use it to raise the lake, I can get to the fate.
Must be some other way.
There's not. There's really not.
Thanks, Bull.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam.
Bandits?
Can't ask you to risk your life.
I'll be fine.
Trust me, I've worked with bandits and undead.
Perfius is kind of a bastard. And he is a dragon.
Then I have no choice. This key unlocks
Red Templars
the
are
gate to
gross.
the dam control.
Just
At
saying.
the fort.
Bandits, undead,
The rift
could be a lot
must
worse.
in the caves
They're
under
both
Old
half by
Crestwood.
this point in the Dragon Age universe.
Inquisitor, I would not.
Oh, shut up. So we're here in the town of Crestwood. Thunder, assault by undead, it's raining, it's sad. Everything is lonely.
Thank you.
And we have some bandits to evict. And when we do, something interesting is